going on, guys? I'm Brother from Another Brick, and welcome to the Jeff and BFAB podcast. In this podcast, we'll be covering Technic, Minecraft, Lego Movie 2 stuff, SDCC stuff, and more. So yeah, stay tuned for the podcast right now.
All right. You did a great job with that intro there. I only screwed up.
Yeah, I tried.
It's a new record for you. Right. So we've got several.
This is why I usually have to.
What?
I said this is why I usually have to record things like 50 times because I keep screwing up.
All right.
So
we've got several interesting news topics today, as well as some things which we've kind of talked about in the past, but we just have official images for them, and it shows a couple new things. So we'll look back at those briefly, as well as some news about July promos and stuff. But first up, we have the Technic Land Rover Defender 42110, and this has been revealed, mostly officially, right? I don't remember exactly where this images came from.
Yeah, neither do I. I believe it was like a Walmart in a different country's website, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know. It was some website.
It says it right here. I just read the article.
I guess that's Walmart. We'll just call Smith's Toys Walmart. Yeah, and I mean, I didn't know about this set until you did the video for me, and you mentioned it.
Yeah,
so, and then like a day or a few days later,
when the Technic images came out, BrickByBrick had this like the set number and name listed. I think it had just said Land Rover, not Land Rover Defender, but like I hadn't heard anything about it, so I mentioned it in the video that I did for you, and it was revealed like 2 days later or something.
Yeah, you predicted the future, so thank you, Jeff.
I'm actually a time traveler, but don't tell anyone.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I knew it.
Yep. But I don't know. I think that this looks pretty good for a Lego Technic car. I think I like it.
I mean, I love all the olive green, you know?
Yeah, and the new fender pieces, those are nice. But yeah.
Oh, dang. Those do look nice. I mean, here's the thing with anything Technic. I'm not really intrigued. Like, it looks cool, but I'm not going to buy it, you know?
Yeah,
so, if somebody wants to give me the set for free, yeah, somebody wants to give it to me for free, I'll take it. So will Jeff. So buy us one each. So.
Yeah, definitely. But
or two. We'll take two each, right, Jeff?
Sure. They're only... So it looks like... This is in pounds, $159.99, so it'll probably be $160 to $180, maybe $200 maximum. 2,573 pieces, so it's a little bit smaller than the Bugatti and the Porsche, in terms of piece count at least. But I don't know. I think it's pretty cool for a large Technic scale licensed car. Not bad. It'll have a 4-speed.
I heard this set comes out in 2020. Is that true or no?
No, I think it's October or November or something.
Okay, I saw some people saying this set's going to come out in 2020, so I wasn't sure.
I don't know. I assume it doesn't, but you never know. Although a 4-speed sequential gearbox, all-wheel drive with 3 differentials and independent suspension. So many features. And I don't know how these sizes compare to the Porsche and the Bugatti, but I assume it's probably a little smaller.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. That's all we've got for the Land Rover here. Nothing really special. And there were no back of the box images for this, I don't think, were there? It was just this one.
I did not see any. Nope, just that one.
All right. But we do have back of the box images for the other Summer Technic sets. And there are 3 other ones. I think 2 of them are releasing in August, and then 1 in September and 1 in October, right? If I recall it correctly.
I would say yes. I really didn't pay attention to the Technic. That's why I hit you up to make the video for me.
Yeah, I think this is one of the first 2 that's releasing, and this is definitely, I think, the best of the batch.
Okay, so you like that one the best?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, if I were to buy any of these, it would be this one. But I still probably won't buy it.
And there's no way I'll ever buy a Technic set out of free will. You know, if somebody points a gun to my head, I might buy one. It does look cool. I'm pretty sure that's a Mustang. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it's an officially licensed car. I think it's just supposed to be a sports car. Generic.
Okay, but it does look like a Mustang in my opinion. It kind of has a Mustang look to it.
It does, kind of. But
And I love the transporter. Like that thing must be huge because looking at
It's
scale of like Technic vehicles.
it's 80 centimeters long, I think, if I recall
Okay.
from my previous experience with these sets.
Okay.
This is the one thing that I don't think anyone knows for certain. I hope that it's designed to be able to incorporate um, with other sets approximately that scale. Like for example, this is a Technic set that was released in 2018. This Chevy Corvette. It's a $50 set. I hope that it's designed so that stuff that's approximately this size can, be held by the auto transporter. Because otherwise, if you have an auto transporter and no cars to transport, it kind of gets a little bit useless. And I think it would look better if you could fill it up with 4 cars.
I think you'll be able to fit some other vehicles on there, like the one you just showed. I think that could totally fit onto the vehicle.
So I'm just hoping that they designed around that and like this is the same size as that. But we'll see once this set is fully revealed. And we kind of skipped over that one, but there is an alternate build here, which is a tow truck, and it does come with a van that looks kind of like the A-Team van, so that's kind of cool. And this other car. So I guess if you got 2 of these sets, presumably these 2 vehicles can also fit onto that. So if you bought 2, you already have 3 vehicles to fill it up. Looks like there's 4 spots.
You should do that, Jeff. Do a video on that. Buy them and do a video on it.
That's a lot of money. Just saying.
No, but you're balling, so
I don't really know if I am, but yeah.
As Jeff is lying to you, he actually has 4 Lambos in his garage right now. So
there's also this 4x4 Extreme Off-Roader is apparently very overpriced, seeming. This Control Plus system must be really expensive. Because supposedly, I think this is the rumored price for this is $230. We didn't really know anything when I made that video for you, but $230 for this seems kind of a ripoff.
I think I'm pretty sure I saw a video on Assembled.
What?
My little brother just interrupted me because I had a Lego set come. So
okay.
Did you guys hear?
No.
Interrupt podcast.
No, we didn't hear anything. He kind of just vanished. But yeah.
Okay, so the display, I can't see anything anymore.
You can't see anything anymore.
Oh, it stopped screen sharing.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now I can see it again. Okay. So looking at that set, I'm pretty sure I saw a video on it on Assemble's YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure the guy was playing around with the car, and it has very good suspension, and then it can climb things too.
Did it show off the Control Plus system? Because I haven't seen anything about that, and if it does,
yeah, I believe they did. Yeah, I just don't really recall a lot of it.
I don't know. Do you think it's worth $230 though?
For a Technic fan, heck yeah. For somebody like me, if somebody wants to buy it for me, I'll take it, but no. I mean, I just have no interest in buying Technic sets. They look good. It's kind of like a theme that you're like, oh, the sets look cool, but I'm not going to buy any of them.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I feel like, I think this is supposed to be like $200 or $180, something like that. I think at $230, I would 100% take this over that any day, even if this one isn't RC.
You have horrible standards and horrible taste.
So you think this one's better?
I like that one better, yeah.
Okay. And last
saying that, I mean, the car transporter still looks great, so...
I don't know.
I don't really have a lot of complaints anyway.
I think this one's probably more interesting function-wise, but this one just looks cooler as a static display. And then...
Fair point.
Last up, you have the compact crawler crane, which I think is definitely the least interesting of the 3. We've gotten cranes before.
Yeah.
Nothing really
well, kind of like with anything Technic, they all look cool, but they're all sets I'm not going to buy, you know?
Yeah.
People are really going to dig this. I feel like a lot of Technic fans are going to really love this one. So.
Yeah, I think it's also going to be a more affordable entry because, the other ones are really expensive. This one's going to be like $90, which not too bad for what it is.
What's the piece count on the set?
I believe it's around 900, I think. I don't remember it off the top of my head. I wonder if
I could see it being $90, $100. Yeah.
I wonder if the promo Brick site will have a price on here. Oh, 920 parts. Yep, and 90 euros. So probably 90 US dollars. And the first ones will be available at the end of July,
That's a good deal.
August. Yeah. Pretty much all the same images otherwise, though. I guess you can see the alternate build here, which this alternate build doesn't look as different to me as some of them. So, I don't know. But this it's fine. It's just nothing that I'm personally interested in.
I'm in the same boat with you. Like, Technic sets, they look great. They're just not something that I'm going to buy, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. We do have some Minecraft official images, which doesn't show too much, because we already talked about this, the creeper farm. And the wool farm, it does show some alternate builds here at the bottom. It's really the only new thing that this box shows off. The parrot's kind of cool, and I think, honestly, it kind of makes it look like this was designed more to be able to be turned into a parrot than a sheep, because that sheep doesn't look very good, but the parrot looks fine. I don't know.
Yeah, the sheep looks very interesting. I'm still triggered that the sheep is red. I understand they're dyed sheep, but we're going to say this is the bloody sheep, like I said in my video. So, bloody sheep.
Yeah. Also, the birch tree is kind of cool. We don't get too many of those in Lego Minecraft sets, but I think...
I feel like if I saw the set for about, like, 30% off, I'd buy it, but it's kind of the thing with Minecraft. Like, I only really buy them if they're on sale or there's something that really appeals to me. And in most of the cases, they don't. Like, I remember I bought the Fortress set. I thought that set looked so cool. I bought it, and it was one of the worst Lego sets I own at this point.
I think the chicken coop, like, this kind of feels like they were like, oh, the chicken coop sold well, so let's do a sheep. But the thing is, the chicken coop actually looked good, and this one really kind of doesn't. So I don't think.
Also, pretty sure the chicken coop had a play function, right? Yeah. Didn't it?
I mean, does this really have any play function? Unless its play function is its ability to be taken apart.
Yeah, there's no play function to the set.
I don't know.
Unless you want to beat the sheep. Wait, I have an idea. Here's a perfect idea. You build the sheep white, right? You get a bunch of white bricks. You build it white. Then you hit the sheep a couple times and you change it red. So then it'll be a bloody sheep. You know, transforming feature.
You can't. Here's one play feature. You can take the wool off, like the 2x2 brick off the back of the sheep, and replace it with a tan one so that they can be shaved sheep.
Ah, what abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really...
They're calling my boys from PETA now.
This is probably a $20 set.
Yeah, 20. If it's like 30, that's horrible. But yeah, it's probably about a $20 set.
I mean, it's a decent impulse buy, and you get the 2 new colors of sheep, but really, other than that, there's nothing crazy special there.
I feel the thing that really surprises me at the end of the day is that Minecraft is still going, and I'm surprised that the sets are actually selling well.
The game is actually doing really well. There's kind of been like a resurgence of at least the PC version of the game.
But I never hear people like talking about like Lego Minecraft in the Lego community. That isn't really like a hot topic, you know?
No, I wonder if it's like the Minecraft community is buying these and keeping the sets alive. I don't know.
Probably. I mean,
I
would like somebody to kind of like. I feel like a lot of the things are just the same old things. You know, like you know, let's say superheroes. Like you're always getting new.
Speaking of same old
characters,
things, this really, this is an example of a same old thing. This honestly feels like something we've gotten before. And I
mean, it feels like 2 of the other sets we have.
Unless I don't know if we've gotten brewing stands before, but.
I feel like it's cool just to like put together with like the other sets. I mean, there's like 2 other sets that look like that. I feel like it's a cool little add-on, but it's like you said, it's the same old thing.
For those of you who are not in Minecraft experience, this is a nether fortress, and you know, I guess they are kind of expensive, and you could connect them all, and it would still look like another fortress. So I guess that's a reasonable explanation, but still, it's like it's not bad for people who have the old ones and want to expand them, but as a standalone set, this isn't like super, oh, I must go out and get that. It's kind of like a, oh, okay. You know?
It's like, oh, my ex-girlfriend bought it for me, so I'll take it, so.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. It's like an I'll take it rather than a I need this now and I'm gonna go hunt it down.
Something that you like really want to buy at 50% off, but like
Yeah.
you know, for 30% off, you kind of want to pass on it. You know, I feel like that's the thing.
This one I think is probably the most interesting.
I love that set, but I'm still not gonna buy it. I love that huge creeper, and then like the waterfall. There's the track for the cart. There's a lot to that set. So
the interesting thing that we get here, like with the official images, is that it kind of shows us what's going on inside this creeper, and they kind of decided to attempt to replicate the functionality of hoppers in the game, which are basically a block where you put an item in it and it'll pass it into whatever's at the end of the hopper. So it's kind of like creating a hopper system, and then you can dispense it into a minecart chest. This isn't what it would look like in game, but I think they decided to go with functionality over, display ability. But it looks like it works okay. There's also the Stray, which is a new figure for this set, I think, right? And a new skin, which it's always cool to get those. And I don't think we've gotten anvils before, so
yeah.
And that looks like a new print for Creeper Banner, and that's an item frame up there with the diamond pickaxe, which that's very oversized for what it's supposed to be in game. But
the thing that I really like about the set, as somebody who doesn't play Minecraft, it's just like something that really like sticks out. Like you got that gigantic like creeper, right? Like just for that reason alone, I want the set.
I still think in terms of that aspect, the creeper or the chicken farm, I think was a little bit more striking and at a much lower price. Do we know the price of this one?
Oh, like $100, I believe.
$100? It's crazy.
I believe. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing. I mean, it looks like $100 set. It
looks like a $60 set. Maybe
60.
Maybe 80. It looks like 80.
Yeah, I could see 80, 90. The thing is, you know what set it kind of... No, it doesn't remind me of this set, but I feel like this is one of the best looking Minecraft sets, other than the mine, which was in the first wave. That one was really nice. So
that one was okay. I still think...
Which one do you think is better than that one?
What? The chicken coop?
Oh, really? Okay. I also like the Ocean Monument. That has so much like sand green pieces, and it's different. Okay. Like, well, here's the thing: we don't really get a lot of underwater Minecraft sets. I feel like that's the only one we've gotten that's taken place underwater.
I'm surprised that we haven't gotten more. As like the not the last update, but the update before that was the aquatic update, and they like completely revamped the oceans in the game. So I'm surprised that we didn't get a set. Well, we kind of got a set to coincide with it, which was the turtle and pirate ship one. And like those were based on the aquatic update, but we still haven't gotten the majority of the stuff that came in that update in actual form.
How accurate is that Ocean Monument set? Is it very accurate to the game?
It's scaled down a lot, and it should have 3 Elder Guardians, which like that's the point of the Ocean Monument in the game, is that you're supposed to be able to go and kill the whatchamacallums, the Elder Guardians. You kill the 3 of those, and they give you sponges, and like they attack you with this mining fatigue thing, so you can't break blocks. And once you've killed them all, you're able to break blocks and access the golden treasure that's inside, which they do a good job.
How often do you play Minecraft, Jeff?
Not super often, maybe once a month at this point. I used to play it a lot.
Well, if you're such a fan of Minecraft, why don't you have a lot of Minecraft sets? I feel like you should get a lot.
I don't think they're good at. I don't think they're good at representing what the game looks like.
Okay, fair point. Fair point.
Like, it kind of gets the very basic shape, but it's like if you really squint at the one in game, you can kind of see this. So, I don't know. It doesn't look great, and there should be 3 of these guys, and these just spawn all around it. But these should be the size of 1 block there. So, yeah.
Yes. I mean, looking at it on the like white background makes it look a lot worse than with like the ocean background, because like when you're looking at the box art on that set, you instantly want to buy the set. Looking at it as a white background, it really doesn't look as good.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
So I just looked at that and be like, oh, I totally want that. But then you look at it on the white background, you're like, do I really want this?
Yeah. I think the squid's kind of cool. That's a highlight of the set.
Oh, that's unique looking. I like how Alex has a new
enchanted armor,
like armor piece, or new color.
It's representing enchantment. they've got magical powers. But yeah, it's really all for Minecraft. I'd say that this wave is stronger than some of the past ones, but I don't think it's the strongest wave ever.
Yeah. I agree. I think the way that I really like you said with like the chicken coop and stuff, I really like those big figures of like Steve and Alex and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I want to get some of those.
good.
Those look really cool.
I haven't bought any of them, but I might if there's a good deal.
Same.
Like the way that they look. And I think those are better representations of the in-game items than the actual sets are. But on from Minecraft. Maybe we've driven everyone away with our Minecraft talk. But we've got some LEGO Movie 2 images. And we got these revealed in the retailer catalog, but there's a couple of very notable things that were not apparent there. In particular, this Everything is Awesome album cover. That's a cool print. And honestly, it may have redeemed. I still don't think this is the best $10 set that they've done for the LEGO Movie. I still think it's probably the worst, but I may go out of my way to buy it now.
I'd say regarding playability, it's the best $10 set. Not looks-wise, because there's a lot of good ones, like the Benny Space Squad and the Sweetest Friend set. But you get a launching function. Like, you can launch that baby in the air. Have you ever just wanted to launch a baby in the air?
I do think Space Squad still has better playability, because you do have the rover and the spaceship and the robot. So I think that playability-wise, that one's still better than this, because this is still just a stationary piece of thing that can launch stuff.
Yeah, but you get to launch a baby, Jeff. Have you ever wanted to launch a baby?
Not really. I don't know.
Have you ever seen a baby so ugly, right? You just want to launch it in the air?
Are you calling these babies ugly?
I mean, those babies are cute, but I'm just saying, in real life, you know? I've seen a few babies where I've wanted to throw them off buildings just because of how they look. And, you know, like, I have friends that keep sharing photos of their kids, and you're like, please stop. Like, we don't want to see your deformed kid, you know?
Yeah. Also, I'm worried that this launching feature doesn't look like it'll work the best of all launching features ever. It looks a little bit weird. But we'll see how
I feel it's very different because you get the little clip and then you get like the little what do they call those pieces? I don't know what they're called, but it's different. Like I've never seen a launching feature like that. Yeah. And then the two babies look good. They're different. Yeah. They have all this like printing on them. So I feel like this is a actually standout $10 set. Now it's not as good as the other two $10 sets, but those are really hard to beat in general.
I think this may be on par with Sweetest Friends. After getting the,
I feel like Sweetest Friends though had such diverse and unique minifigs and builds and stuff. Like you got the ice cream cone dude who looked good in that set compared to like the Space Castle where he looks like crap.
I think my stance is that this one doesn't necessarily have better figures, but it does have more of them, and it looks like they're all exclusive. Because in that one, you really only had the ice cream guy and the Unikitty and the chocolate guy, and those were like pretty much the whole set. There was no real side build. This one, you get Emmett and Lucy, who, yeah, they're a little bit common, but both of these have unique facial expressions, I think, as well as the two babies. And you also get the side build, which is actually larger than a little cart dolly thing. So I don't know. I feel like this one's slightly better value-wise.
I'm saying like overall, like if I saw those two sets in store right next to each other, I'd probably still pick up the Sweetest Friends
I
set.
think the ice cream guy really sells it.
Yeah. But that being said, I will still pick up the set. It's going to be $10. So.
I'll probably end up picking the set, actually. Now that we've had the official images. Originally, I was going to pass on it because, I didn't see anything that I really needed. Because I didn't really need the babies particularly. But this and the new facial expressions that are now obvious, I don't know, I think it's pretty good. And then this one, though, is definitely better, I think.
I always really like this one. I mean, you get a cool variant of Metalbeard. Like, he's decked out in these musical instruments.
I was worried that we weren't going to get the glasses face again for Unikitty, but we do get that as revealed on the box. This is really the new image that we have for this. And new facial expressions for everyone.
And so they're using, what, like a pipe cleaner for the scarf?
Yeah, that's what... I'm really interested to see what this actually looks like and how it attaches. Is it just wrapped around there? Who knows?
Yeah, that's really strange. But, like, overall, looking at the set, we finally get a decent Metalbeard for this wave. I feel like for the LEGO Movie 2, like, even though I love the trike, none of the Metalbeards have been that impressive until we got this one.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the best LEGO Movie 2 Metalbeard. I do wish well, I guess I hope that the Pearl Golds are all consistently the newer Pearl Gold because it looks weird when you have the two different Pearl Golds combined. And I know they're still kind of cycling through the inventory. So I hope that we don't get like crappy old Pearl Gold mismatched with the new stuff. But other than that, like build wise, just appearance wise, it looks definitely really good.
And also, I love that banding with the little star glasses. Those are great.
This sells the set anyway. Regardless, this could have been trash. I would have bought the set just for Benny.
Agreed. Yeah, I 100% agree. Though I say out of this like whole wave, this is clearly the best set. Yeah. So
I'm actually pleased to see that we do get two really good facial expressions for him. Like that's a good one, and then you have the one with the hearts in the eyes. You know, this one actually has a lot more going for it than I was originally expecting to, but I still don't know if I'll buy it. And supposedly this is a €50 set, so probably $50.
I have no interest in buying the set. It looks like crap in my opinion, so
I think the minifigure selection is the highlight here. I like getting that hair, Rex's hair, and regular brown for Emmett. I think that's probably the draw for some people. We also have the other version of Lisa who has her regular hood back, it looks like, right?
That is correct. Yep, she has her hood back.
Just makes it really weird that they didn't use her hood in the other, like the sets where she had her Lego Movie 1 appearance. And did they use it up here? No, she doesn't have her hood there. So every time she has this outfit, they just don't want to give her the hood, I guess.
Yeah. It is weird.
I thought they'd retired the piece, and that's why they weren't doing it, but I guess they haven't. I don't know.
I think regarding like the minifigs, I know you think the minifigs are the draw. I think the minifigs are crap still. Like they're the same old like minifigs, or there's similar minifigs that you can get in the other sets.
Here's the thing, well, you do have the 3 stars, which are all new facial expressions. I think all these characters have new facial expressions, except for maybe Sweet Mayhem. But I'm just saying that because I don't think the build is a draw. I think that if you want this set, you probably want it for the minifigures, and even then, like maybe you didn't get any of the sets from the previous waves. Like maybe you don't have a Rex. I don't have a Rex aside from the CMF one.
You don't have a Rex. Like you could get one for like $4.
The polybag wasn't sold for $4.
Oh, I'm saying in the minifig series.
No, I said I have that one. I don't have another one. Like I don't have a regular.
Oh, okay. Rex. So you have Pimp Daddy Rex.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's I don't.
Looking at the set,
draw, but I think that they're probably my favorite part of it personally.
Okay, so looking at that set, right? There's a lot of play functions to it. There's a function where you can drop the stars, you can launch those discs, and there's one more play function. I think.
You can sit stars in the cockpit. Is that a play function?
That's how you drop them, you know? Yeah. So, I guess there's only 2 then. So you launch the disc.
I don't know what this is playing.
And then you drop the stars.
This is the launch, right? That's how you launch the discs?
Yeah, I think that's what launches the disc. So we have 2 play functions. So regarding play functions, I mean, this is the best set. Clearly, the larger sets have more play functions usually. But, I mean, it's a set that I would get at 50% off. Like, if it's more than 50% off, I wouldn't buy it. You know? I mean, if it's less than 50% off, I'm dumb. If it's less than 50% off, I wouldn't buy it. So,
but yeah, that's pretty much all we got.
50% or more, I'll buy it.
Right? Nothing else.
Yeah, but that being said, do you think we're gonna get a 2020 wave of Lego Movie 2 sets? I think we will.
If we do, it'll be very small.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of sets missing that they totally could have made.
Specifically, Benny's Disco Spaceship.
And then there's like the big version of Unikitty spaceship or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
There's the cake. I don't think we're going to get the cake, but a lot of people want the cake.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it. But after, with that out of the way, we've got this, which we're just going to take a really, really short look at. We just have the Lego Inside Tour set. You can really only get this if you go on the Inside Tour. So most of you probably won't end up getting one, but it is still cool to look at. I don't know. I mean,
on eBay, guys, this set was selling for $13K. which was crazy.
13K?
I don't know if it's still up there.
Really?
13K.
Interesting. I thought they were a little bit less expensive than that. Like I thought they were maybe.
Oh no, there was one listed. It was going for 13K. I made an Instagram post about it, but I took it down.
Like 1,000.
Oh, at this moment, the only one that was up at the time I looked, it was 13K. It's ridiculous.
The instructions were available, but they currently are not. I tried to download them, but they were available, and they show a weird mechanical drafting arm, which is a new part, and it's apparently a 3D printed piece, so it won't be produced elsewhere. It was designed specifically for this, so I think you can kind of see it there. I'm pretty sure that's it. But yeah.
I would love to get these sets one day. I mean, maybe if they go cheaper, because like, I don't know. I mean,
there's also the.
I mean, the only one I saw was 13K.
Those are probably stickers.
What happened?
Those are probably stickers, but it's cool to see those flags in the set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean, I'm never gonna get it, but I want to. You know. So if anybody ends up getting 2 of these for some reason, I know you're only gonna get 1, but for some reason somebody buys the second one, send it to me. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool, but nothing, that I'm gonna go crazy about not being able to have. I think that the inside tour sets usually do that really well, where everything they do is like a really obscure Lego internal thing. Like this is currently it's a museum for Lego employees, and it used to be it used to have a office inside or whatever, and like nobody would go out of their way to buy this set, but having it as an inside tour thing, I think people will probably appreciate it, since they'll probably see
it's nothing that if you don't get, you're gonna like cry about.
They'll probably see this building on tour, which it'll make it cool for them. Yeah.
That being said, Lego House exclusives, right? There was that dinosaur set, right?
Yeah.
And I had told somebody in my comment, I said, hey, if anybody can get one, let me know. And a kid commented on my video. He's like, yeah, I got one, but I got one for myself. I didn't end up getting you one. I'm like, thanks for commenting that. I totally forgot about it. Actually, I think my friend BB202, he said he was at the Lego House. He was asking them questions. I should have asked him to pick me up one. Maybe he's still there. I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll have to send him a message.
Well, yeah, that's really all for that. And we do have some July promo news, because the calendar was revealed, and I'm kind of glad, because I wasn't planning on making a Lego store purchase in July, so I'm glad that there are no really cool freebies that I'm gonna need. Because you have this space satellite, which with $40 purchases, which is currently available at Targets for $4. So if you want one, you can get it there. And they are bringing back the holiday gift box promo, which was an okay promo, but
I loved it, but I think it's stupid. They need to stop bringing back the promos. Lego has reused promos over and over again,
especially if they're doing it in July. I don't mind them reusing promos to get rid of leftover stock. It's better than them just throwing the stock away, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is what they need to do. They could either sell them for really cheap, right? I mean, okay, I guess it's kind of smart, but like you said, it's stupid that they're doing Christmas in July, right? That's dumb.
Yep.
For me, it just gets annoying that they reuse promos, because let's say you have this Lego set, you go to the store, you get the promo, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go this day so I can get this cool promo, and then all of a sudden, a year later, they re-release it again. You're gonna be like, what the heck? Why did I go during this time?
See, they only re-release the promos that they make too much of, though. I don't think we'll ever see Marvel BrickTober set promos brought back.
That is true, and that's disappointing because I wanted that one, so I'm sad.
You should have gotten one.
What?
You should have gotten one.
I tried. Shop at Home canceled my order, so I didn't want to go to the Lego store that day. Or I'm pretty sure I woke up late that day, and I'm like, So I'll never get. Well, never say never. I'm gonna have to pay a lot to get that Marvel BrickTober pack. Thank you, Lego. I'm gonna have to pay a lot to get the Jurassic Park one. Thank you, Lego.
The Jurassic Park one was
a lot to get that Ninja one.
It was pretty cheap at one point. It got down to $25.
Maybe I'll buy it at that price.
I sold mine before,
I still want to get the Marvel one.
I sold mine before the price went down.
You think you're cool now, Jeff?
Yeah, because I got one for free by selling two.
Oh, wow, you're cool now.
Yeah, I am very cool.
I just had to let you know.
Yeah, thank you. And there's really nothing interesting on the back of the calendar. It's there's a frog mini build, if you care about that.
Oh my god, that is one sexy frog.
Yeah, this is BFAB's,
Ribbit.
This is BFAB's new sig fig. You heard it here first. This is BFAB.
Ribbit. Here's the thing, though. Like, just picture me, guys. If I walked up to you at a convention looking like that, people would be like, damn, who is that sexy stud? So.
Yeah. All right.
Ribbit.
The next piece of news is something BFAB's excited for. In addition to this golden snitch mini build, which is actually orange, which kind of color inconsistency there, but the Harry Potter sets are being released in July in the United States. July 1st.
Yay! I am hyped. I'm going to buy them all the first day they're out. And guys, this is coming from a guy who's broke, who has not been able to get any money, who has not been to work since April. So this sucks, but luckily YouTube ad revenue kicked in and I have $218 to spend. I believe it's $240 to get all the sets plus tax, but I'm going into the money that I borrowed from my mother. So thank God for my mother.
Try and buy them at Walmart. Hopefully most of them will be 20% off day one.
I don't think they'll be there July, though. The July is for Barnes & Noble and Lego store.
You should just wait until August.
I'm too much of a blank
Have you even seen
to wait. So
movies?
I saw all of them but the last one, but I don't remember them. But I just like the sets. There's things that you just like the sets for, like Angry Birds and Scooby. Well, no, I've seen Scooby-Doo stuff. But like Angry Birds, like I hate... No, did I hate the movie? Yeah, I thought the movie was pretty bad, but I love the sets. So... that's kind of the same thing with Harry Potter. I don't hate the movies. I just haven't seen them in I saw them when I was 16, and I don't really remember any of them because we just binged them, right? We just kept watching them.
No, I did that
over,
too.
Not over.
When I watched them all in one weekend, and it was specifically so that or specifically to watch them before Fantastic Beasts 2.
Yeah. I think I watched them over a period of 3-4 days, and I just didn't see the last one, but I don't really remember a lot. I could tell you, if somebody asked me a certain part of the movie, I could remember really small tidbits of it, but that's what happens when you're in a mental facility with 6 other guys in the same area as you, and they're talking and this and that, and you're trying to watch it. You really don't remember a lot, but they were good. I enjoyed the movies. So.
Controversial opinion, Fantastic Beasts is better.
I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts, but I'm just going to say your opinion is wrong. So.
You should go watch Fantastic Beasts.
I probably will, but looking at that golden snitch, he's a snitch. Snitches get stitches, you blanks.
That's so exciting.
It's cool. It's free. So.
Yeah, it's free. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to find this.
Same. It's not like it's an exclusive minifig. It's just that. You could piece that together easily. So.
Yeah. And Barnes & Noble generally tends to have weaker in-store builds than, for example, the Lego store, or even Toys R Us's mini builds. I think Barnes & Noble's are a little bit weak, or have been a little bit weaker than those were. But this one's okay as well.
I feel like Toys R Us had the best builds. I remember how there was that one time where you build a little Emmett's car, and they already released it in the double-decker couch, and they already released it before in a city set.
They re-released. It was a city set first, and then several years later they did the mini build, and then they re-released it in the double-decker couch with an exclusive radio printed tile.
Oh, okay, so those two are basically the same. But I know that the city one and the Emmett one, I own both of them. There are slight differences in the set.
There's one part switched out for the double-decker couch one, and it's just the tile in front.
So, that was a pretty good build. And, I feel like Toys R Us always had better builds.
They also had they got exclusive stickers for some of them. For example, for Cars 2, they did a Rod Torque Redline one. I want to buy that at some point, someday, eventually.
I do remember that one because we never got that character in Lego form other than for the building promo. Yep. So, I would love Lego to do stuff like that again where you get, exclusive stuff, really exclusive, stuff that are interesting, like that.
Even
give
just
us
exclusive stickers. Those are cool enough for me. My two favorite Toys R Us mini builds, the Beauty and the Beast Lumiere and Cogsworth that they did.
Oh, shoot. I totally forgot about those. Those were nice. I never got them, but that's cool.
I have both of those. I think I have 2 of each.
Think you're cool now?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. Bringing up building events. When is the Stranger Things building event? I did a video on it and I already forgot. The 25th?
Yep.
I'm going to miss out on it. That sucks.
Yeah.
I signed up.
What?
I should have signed up.
You might still be able to sign up. I haven't tried.
I really just don't want to go. That's the thing. I don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to probably convince my mother without, like, kind of trick her and say, you know, pick up these sets, you know, and she's against Harry Potter. So that's the only time I plan on having somebody go anywhere for the Lego store or whatever. But I'm going to have to find a way to trick her because if she finds out they're Harry Potter, she will not buy them for me. So.
You should just tell her to buy the leopard ones, Justice Magician. Woo.
Or I just have to convince my little brother to do it. I might just have to throw a couple blows.
They're so much better than the real Harry Potter.
It is.
I'll buy all the Justice.
So I was on eBay just looking. Oh wow, you're cool. I was looking on eBay and I saw somebody selling a Lepin, like direct-to-consumer Hogwarts set or whatever. And I was reading the description. The guy's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to sell this set for, you know, he was selling it for $250. He's like, but I got scammed, and I'm trying to get back some of my money." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, nobody's gonna buy that from you. Your life sucks now." So
Justice Magician. Everyone's gonna buy Justice Magician.
Unless he's scared.
Wait.
Jeff.
I bet I figured it out.
What happened?
Oh, the audio cut out for just a bit. I bet I figured it out. I bet he's actually scamming you, and he's really selling the full Lego thing, but he's advertising it as a Justice Magician set because those are so much more desirable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Never thought of that before.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Justice Magician is the most popular theme.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. It's okay. Thank you for telling me. But Jeff, do you even own any Harry Potter sets?
I own the CMFs and the poly bag.
You should buy one. Like every Harry Potter set I bought, because I remember the first wave, when they came out or whatever. Other than like the direct-to-consumer Hogwarts Castle, which isn't considered as a part of the first wave. But I bought all the sets basically the first day. And then I got the train a week later because I couldn't find it in stores. But I mean, the sets are amazing, dude. You should get at least one.
If I had the money to purchase all the stuff that's currently on my wanted list, which I need to get these a lot soon. And then
have you checked eBay? Because I mean, you already know about the deal I got. I can't tell what it is on the stream because you guys got to watch my whole video.
Yeah, I checked eBay. The lowest is like 95. I've seen it cheaper in the past, but I've been watching it just for a while. We don't have to look it up on stream, but
oh yeah, I know.
If you ever
I
see a good deal on it, you know, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 50% off, Jeff, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take it for myself though. You know, nothing personal.
Okay, I'll beat you though. I'll beat you to it.
Okay.
But yeah. Next up, info. Straight from the BFAB, he's got some rumors about City 2020 and the Treehouse.
Okay, guys, for City 2020, we're getting more Fireman sets. Now, this information was revealed by my boy Demarcus, and he revealed this on Eurobricks, and yeah, and he's a reliable source, so it's most likely coming. And then for the Treehouse, we have a piece count. I think it's 3,000. No, that's. Let's say the Jurassic Park sets piece count. I don't remember the piece count. I made a video on it. If you want to see it, I have a video. Go check it out.
Is it in the 3,000?
I believe so. Yeah, I just can't remember what it is right now. It's going to be 200 euros, and the plant pieces are going to be made out of sugar cane. And I'm going to see. This is kind of something that I want to do. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but I'm going to see if I can get the designer once the set is officially revealed on my channel for like an interview or something, or maybe we can get him on for the podcast. I know he speaks French, so that might be difficult. That being said, he did comment, you know, an English comment on my video. A lot of people who are from different countries, you know, have English as a second language, so maybe I could be able to interview him. We'll have to see. I don't know, but yeah,
we'll see. And
we shall see.
City 2020.
Already talked about that. Did you not hear me?
Yeah, it's just fire sets coming. Any,
yeah.
Are you excited?
No, I don't give a blank, but I just felt like I had to make a video on it because nobody was covering it, so.
Exactly. All right.
A trendsetter, baby!
Next up, Ninjago Season 11. The first 8 episodes at this point, 8 12-minute episodes have come out so far. I've watched them all.
Did you say there was 12 episodes?
They're 12-minute episodes. I said there were 8 12-minute episodes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said... Oh, okay. I only saw 4 of them. Or 5. I saw 5 of them. I think you should start off on this one because...
Okay, so...
I kind of have, like, mixed opinions.
I've watched all of them. I think they're fine. I mean, I don't think it's nearly as good as Sons of Garmadon or Hunted, but I do think that I do think the new, like, 12-minute format is interesting. It's allowed them to kind of, like, I don't know how I feel about it, because at certain points it feels like it distracts from the story, but we kind of get, like, different points of views in different episodes. Like, they do the whole news episode, like, with Little Nelson, like, where he's the paper boy the whole time. And, like, that's the whole 12 minutes. And it's basically him doing paperboy stuff, and then the fire snakes come in, and he meets Clutch Powers, and he has to go, you know.
Thanks for spoiling that for me. I got bored after like 2 minutes, and I stopped watching it. So.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's I figured you.
So I really feel like the 12-minute move was really stupid. You really take a lot away from the story.
Yeah,
and I know that it gives Lego the ability to tell more stories or kind of go off on different tangents or whatever. I don't know. But it just doesn't feel right. Like, I watched one episode, then I got to the next one, and it still kind of continued on the story.
Yeah.
But it just kind of felt all over the place. It didn't feel right.
I feel like
that was a dumb move.
I feel like at certain points it gets distracting. I liked the Little Nelson episode because he's a character that we haven't seen since his brief cameo in Skybound, so I thought it was cool that they brought him back. And Clutch Powers is in the new episodes. He has a different voice actor, and he doesn't really feel like the same character as the Clutch Powers that we know. That's a minor complaint.
Yeah, I mean, Clutch Powers was looked at as kind of like a cool, badass character back in the day. Now he kind of looks like what people would call a blank. So, he's not really a cool character anymore. He's kind of lame. They kind of took away from his charisma. Now, maybe once the show evolves and there's more episodes that come out, maybe he'll finally, gain a pair. And
did you see the whole episode where he goes into the pyramid with them?
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, that's his biggest role so far, and like it was okay, but
he just decided to go so he didn't lose his membership.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like at the end of the day. Sorry?
It didn't really feel like the same Clutch Powers,
It didn't, no. And then, the storylines, I don't know. I just didn't feel like they were crafted as well either. So I just want to wait to see more episodes, but I've only seen 4. Jeff has seen 8 of them. I've seen 4. It's okay. I have really, nothing amazing to say about it, but nothing horrible to say about it either.
Yeah, I think it's probably on par with Hands of Time so far. And Hands of Time is one of the worst seasons. So
I agree. And the thing that also bothers me is they switched to the animation companies. No, there's still something off about the animation.
No, I think the animation is great this season so far.
I don't. It looks really weird. It just doesn't look right. It doesn't fit the whole Ninjago animation aesthetic. The characters still look pretty much the same, but there's just something faded about them, or somebody took a smooth filter and put it on them.
I think,
and I still can't get used to that.
I kind of feel that. I think Master Wu looked great.
They added a lot of detail to him. They added detail in his beard.
I think when they have
crazy,
when they have the masks on, they look really good. But when they don't have the masks on, I think that's when your complaint kind of comes in. And I kind of feel that.
I just don't understand why they switched companies. That's
they
the thing that bothers me the most.
Before Sons of Garmadon, right?
I think Will has been animating with them for a while, isn't it?
No, I
Isn't
thought
that true or no?
So they didn't switch it specifically for season 11, did they?
Yeah, I believe they did. I believe
So
that's when they
I thought
switched it.
up to season 7 was by the old company, and I think this is the same company that's been doing it since Sons of Garmadon.
Oh, I know Brett Miller announced that there's going to be a new animation
Interesting.
crew or something. Yeah. I just think, yeah, it sucks. So I'm pretty sure it's all brand new for season 11. And that's why you can tell by the looks of everything.
It did feel like they upgraded the animation.
I think they downgraded it, or maybe I just don't like the new stuff, but I'm disappointed with the animation.
I think they upgraded it, like the animation quality wise. I think they upgraded it. I think they changed the style, and I think that's what you don't like.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't like change. You should have kept it the same way. If something's not broken, don't fix it. Like the thing that really bothers me the most is the length of the episodes. That really screwed a lot of things up for me. So, yeah. Lego, if you're watching this, go back to your normal way.
I think it's worked okay for some of the episodes, but then some of the ones where it is really completely a different story, I think that's when it gets weird. Like they do after the Paperboy one with Little Nelson, they do one where it follows the news reporters. Like that one gets a little weird.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't appreciate the new change. And Lego, if you're watching this, just go back to the old ways. Nobody wants the new ways. So, thank you.
But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for our brief thoughts on season 11. We'll definitely update that once the full season has been out, or we'll probably continue to talk about the season as we continue the podcast throughout when it's airing. But we've got one more big news topic, which, you know, is what we've been hyping up the whole episode. We've got some SDCC stuff. We've got
and those are stuff that I love. People hate them because they can't get them. Life sucks sometimes, and yeah.
See, the first one is this Captain Marvel SDCC exclusive. My first complaint is the packaging sucks this year. They had it so good last year, and
they had the packaging good last year, but the set sucked. So
the Ant-Man one last year was okay. The build for
literally, you got sets that you could piece together. There's nothing cool.
A good thing.
You're paying for a box.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Yep. You're paying.
Why would you want to pay for a box when you could piece the set together? See, I feel like that's stupid when they do that.
I feel like it's stupid when they don't do that. I think.
Oh, you're one of those people.
So
no, I was kidding.
I think the SDCC minifigures, those should be as exclusive as possible. But I think that the stuff in the sets that they do, which are available for sale, should be, for the most part, buildable outside. Maybe if they had a cool printed exclusive tile, that would be nice. And we'll talk more about tile.
I mean, this set you could basically put together on your own, with the exception of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and apparently her face
chick,
is new, but I assume we'll get that face again. Like, it's a relatively generic female face.
Yeah.
But like this Goose Flurkin.
Maria's awesome. Face, is that new? Also, I heard that it's new.
Yeah, we just went over that. It's relatively generic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Captain Marvel's face.
Oh no, her face is the same one that they use in the regular sets.
Yeah. So I'm fine with the exclusivity of the minifigs, right? I mean, there's no issue with that for me because, I mean, we already got Captain Marvel, even though we didn't get her in the suit that she was in predominantly in the movie, which is this one. I'm fine with that being exclusive. Like, I'm willing to, once I get back to work, drop $100 to $300 for the set. Just for that. Now, if Lego all of a sudden remakes this variant, I'm going to be pissed off.
Here's the thing. I think that because of the perceived exclusivity of this figure, I think this set is going to be driven up in value more than it should be. Even for SDCC stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think any of the SDCC sets have had exclusive minifigs before.
Here, there is there's another situation that I feel like this will probably turn out like. If you remember back in, I think it was 2014.
With the Rocket Warbird.
Yeah, they had the Rocket
Warbird,
which was right here, and it had this exclusive minifigure, which they then later that year reprinted in a polybag. I would not be surprised to see this come out in a polybag later this year.
I would hate that. I would really hate that.
I think there's plenty in this set that makes it desirable beyond that torso. Like, I think the build is good.
What's desirable other than that? I mean, you can basically build Maria, other than the face, right? You can basically put her together, and you can use another, like, African-American female face, and it'll still look pretty similar to it. Because the torso and the legs, I'm pretty sure, are from Star Wars.
Well, the legs are just plain olive green.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, the torso's from Star Wars, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is.
The hair is common. Yeah, so you basically can put that minifig together. You can never really put together Captain Marvel because of the exclusive torso. And for that reason, Lego, if you remake the set or put it in a polybag, I will yell at you guys there.
See, but the point of these sets isn't to have exclusive pieces, it's to have an exclusive build and packaging that
you can piece together that set once the instructions leak or whatever. You can piece it together. So
exactly, and that's a good thing.
That is not for the collectors. It is a horrible thing.
But the collectors have the packaging. Collectors care more about the packaging.
Nobody gives a crap about the packaging. We care about the set too. Like, okay, yeah, we do care about the packaging, but like, let's say Lego did that same thing with the brick heads, right? Let's say Lego didn't give us those exclusive prints in the set. People could just piece those together, right? Yeah. And even though it's cool to have the box, right, with like the Spider-Man brick head, right? People have wanted Spider-Man for a while, right? We get a Spider-Man brick head. It's great, right? It's cool, whatever. If Lego all of a sudden made that set, easy to put together without having the printed tiles and stuff, people would be pissed off.
No, people would be happy because they'd be able to get a Spider-Man brick heads.
I would be pissed off. Like, Lego needs to remake Spider-Man, but give a different variant. If Lego re-releases the same one that appeared in the San Diego Comic-Con set, I would be livid right now. Like, I'd be livid for a while. So, because I had to pay $230 to get that set. And a lot of people have had to pay even more for that, so.
See, I think that the thing about this set that would make me upset if it was unable to be pieced together is the fact that this is just in every way a better set than the one that they actually released for Captain Marvel. I think that's the majority of people.
It's more movie realistic, yes.
Yeah. And like the only thing that the other set has that this doesn't is Nick Fury and Talos, but Talos looked dumb. Anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I like the exclusivity, and I hope they do not re-release Captain Marvel in a polybag. I hope they don't.
I will say it's too early to assume that this will be an exclusive figure.
Yeah, but I'm assuming. I mean, it's not like we have another Avengers movie coming out anytime soon. I don't think we're going to see a Captain Marvel minifig other than this one for a while.
I mean, the Rocket Raccoon minifigure came out like a year after the movie almost, or like half a year after the movie, at least.
I guess we'll have to see, but I don't think they're going to re-release this one. So
I would have said I wouldn't be surprised if it comes in maybe. Like, I don't know why they do it that way, but it could come in like a Blu-ray of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I just fingers crossed that they don't re-release this one. So
I have fingers crossed that they do re-release it, but
if they re-release it, I'm going to be really disappointed. So probably make a video crying. Okay.
And so I think that this is a terrible SDCC set. I think that this should be, more readily available. I do think that the Batman one, this is a perfect SDCC set, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect in the sense you can piece it together. But yeah, I think this one was perfect. So nobody was complaining about it because there's nothing exclusive to it other than maybe that printed tile. I know Jesse Good said it was a sticker.
It's a sticker. If you look really close.
I think it looks like a tile. Look how it's raised up on the thing.
No, it's a tile with a sticker on it.
You sure? I think that looks printed.
If you look really close, I can't zoom in further with this image, but I'm pretty
Okay, so let's say it's a sticker. You basically get an exclusive sticker. So
yeah, and I think that that's fine. I think that having a even if this is a print, I think that would be fine. I think that you can just leave it off, and that's not the majority of the set. With the Captain Marvel one, that torso is the majority of the set, so you can't even really get close.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing that's cool too about the Batman set. From what I've been told, which I didn't recognize this till after, if you get a closer look at Batman, Batman has the beige eyes or like the tan skin for his eyes. They're not white.
Really? It looks like.
Yeah. Take a look at the minifig, like close-ups of the minifig.
Where can I find that image?
Maybe Brick Fan.
I think yeah, Lego did one on Twitter.
You're right.
That looks like.
Look at the minifig.
That looks white to me.
Really?
Yeah. This color and
that doesn't look white to me. That looks.
This one is just in shadow. It's on this.
They kind of look.
Shadow.
Okay, we'll just say you're right, so then I don't make myself look like an idiot in case you're wrong. So.
But yeah, I think the packaging on this one looks better than the Captain Marvel one, even though it is the same style. Yeah. Just Batman on there.
Yeah, I love the packaging on this one.
And it does have 427 pieces. It does only have one minifigure, so I guess that's the one point where it, is worse than the other. But I think the build here just looks really cool. Like, they did a great job.
I feel like if I could get the set for about... Yeah, you get this whole, like, what's it called? Vignette of Gotham, which looks great. I think that if Lego, if I can get this on eBay for about $80 to $120, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I think that would be my tops for buying it, just for the packaging. Like, I wouldn't open it. Be like I could totally piece it together.
Yeah.
Other than the little sticker parts. So, but we'll see. I think my goal is to get the Captain Marvel one as soon as possible, and for the sake of me, they better not re-release the set. So, or re-release the minifig.
I hope that they release the minifig.
If they do, Jeff, I will have to attack some homeless guy. Okay. Just beat him up for the heck of it.
And as far as getting these at Comic-Con, you have to enter a lottery and get randomly selected to have the ability to go and purchase this for $45, which, again, I think that's a little bit more hassle than it's worth, but,
I think it's cool. It's like, hey, you're not cool enough to buy this, so.
But yeah, that's it's the last piece of news, unless we missed anything.
I think we covered everything, other than the thing that Ryan just posted about.
Which was the future potential VIP promo thing.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that a little?
Sure. Let me pull up Ryan's thing.
Okay.
According to a secret source named M&R Productions, ever heard of him?
Never heard of him. No. Who is this guy?
Yeah, he's so secretive you'd never hear of him. So.
Wow.
He says with the new Lego VIP program, you'll be able to use your VIP points to buy old VIP giveaways that Lego has extras of, which is something we didn't hear till now. Ryan is a pretty reliable source when it comes to news.
Yeah.
He gets all his information from...
and we did know previously that they said that we're going to be changing up the VIP program. So...
Yeah.
Not surprised.
We just didn't really know what, so...
Yeah. But, I don't know.
I guess that's cool for some people. I don't like the idea, personally, because you kind of take away the rare aspect of it, so...
I mean, I feel like there will be certain promos that'll still be very rare and exclusive, because I feel like the only ones that they'll offer this way are, like, ones that they have leftover stock of, which stuff like the Marvel Bricktober pack, that's something that they wouldn't have had extras of, so you wouldn't be able to get stuff like that. So it'll be like the...
Oh, reminding me I don't have
it. But not cool enough to have sold out. So, like, even Diagon Alley, which, that one, I guess you have an argument for being exclusive, but that one did kind of... They produced too many, at least, and that kind of lasted a little bit longer than it was supposed to. So it'd be stuff like that that you could get through this. And
bringing that up, the Rocket Ride promo got extended. Now, you said you didn't see it at Shop at Home. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it, where they changed the date.
I found the date changed, but it's only changed on the promos page and not on the set itself's page.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw it there. But then Shop at Home is down for me right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's also down for me, so I can't show you the listing.
This is so dumb because now they're missing out on all these. Oh, it's actually back now.
Oh, it is. No. Well, Shop at Home is known for having a bad website. If you didn't realize.
That sucks. Because they were missing out all these sales for about an hour. I think it was down. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that it'll be interesting to see how that's rolled out and how much like how many VIP points it costs to buy a promo, or all sorts of stuff like that. We'll definitely keep you updated on that news in future episodes of the podcast. But with that,
Sounds Gucci.
I think that's all we've got for today, unless we've missed another top secret news topic.
BFAB sets are coming in 2020, so.
BFAB sets coming in 2020. You heard it here first, folks. Now you are.
Yeah, and it's totally real news. You guys got to make videos promoting it, so.
Yeah. I'm waiting for one on your channel before I make one. I always got.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. If you did, let us know in the comment section down below. And I hope you guys enjoyed the premiere that I definitely remembered to schedule this time, so it definitely won't just go up as a regular video. So, yeah. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys all next time.
Bye.